Morning all.
Morning.
Today's plan, we are heading straight into Bordeaux. We're at a lovely little campsite at the moment. It's the busiest campsite we've ever actually been at, but it's got a nice little picnic area in the middle, which has been nice.
And it is Thursday before Easter, so I think that might be why it's busier as well. I think the next couple of weeks might be a little bit busier for that reason with school holidays and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. So we are gonna leave in just about 10 minutes time, make our way to the train station, pop her in a little bag again. We bought a new bag to fit her
A
in.
new bag where she can't climb out of it and she's gonna hate it, and I feel very bad about it.
So we'll see how that goes. And then we're just going to spend the whole day being typical tourists around Bordeaux. Maybe having a cheeky drink, maybe having a cheeky patisserie, taking pictures of all of the typical picture things. But hopefully it's going to be good fun. The weather's not red hot today, which is kind of nice.
Cloudy. Mm-hmm.
But so hopefully we'll have a lovely, nice day.
Welcome to Bordeaux. Here are some creepy dolls. Is this not just the stuff that nightmares are made of? Look at the creepy little horse as well. No, thank you.
It has a little Donald Duck in a boat though.
Oh, poor Donald having to sit with all he's trying to row away in his little boat. Yeah, won't be going in there, thank you. So we are now just looking round the cathedral in Bordeaux. It's not as big as the one that we looked at I can't even remember where it was now. Was it Amiens or somewhere like that? I can't remember, but it's not as big, but it's still just as beautiful. Look at the organ stuff up there. Beautiful stained glass windows. Look how light this is in comparison to the rest of the stone. Not entirely sure why this area is so bright and light in comparison. I'm trying to be as quiet as I can because it does seem like there's some people that are just sort of having a quiet moment sat in the pews. I love this, don't know if you can see it back there, the stained glass right at the very end. And the light coming in. I always like how grand they make the, I'm not entirely sure what you call it, where you do your readings from. You can see it there. This one's Got a little cover on the top. Look how ornate that is. The sculpture at the top. Is it the pulpit? Is that what it's called? Can't quite remember from my days of Catholic primary and high school. It was a long time ago. This is quite spooky. Just where all of the statues are kept at the minute. The fact that these are all ones that have had their heads chopped off. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's where they keep all the damaged ones. It's a bit spooky that every single one has them like that. Very beautiful. I'm gonna go back outside and let Adam have a little look round as well, and I'll get the scoot and wait outside. And a spooky ghost. Yay! So, I don't want to be too obvious, but I don't know if you can see on the opposite side of the road, lots and lots of national police vans. And we've passed 2 or 3 like long stretches where there are 2 or 3 different long stretches, haven't we, where there's police vans. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure what's going on. We've also passed some police, like armed police. So I'm getting the feeling that something's going on in the city today. But that aside, we already really like what we've seen of Bordeaux. It's much nicer than what we experienced in Rennes, even just from the brief bits we've seen so far.
Absolutely, it's a very nice city so far.
It's more our vibe. I'm sure other people love Rennes for other reasons, but this is very much more what we like to see in terms of the architecture and what's about, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So we're looking forward to seeing what else we can see. So here is the astrological clock, which is very pretty. Just nestled in between some buildings.
Yeah, so this is the Grosse Cloche.
Excellent French.
Always. But yeah, no, it's awesome.
Let's go and explore. Okay, so me and Adam love Japan. We've been there a few times, and of course we've found a shop called Japan Market. Probably got a lot of like stereotypical things in there, but just a little taste of Japan, which we love.
Just looks like a proper little Japanese supermarket, which
It does actually, like they've got whiskey and beautiful like ceramic stuff. Cute.
Wrong holiday though.
Yeah, not now, not now. Okay, so behind we have Cathedral Saint Andre
Saint Andre du Bordeaux.
du Bordeaux. The church we went in before, I thought was the cathedral. It was not. That was, do we know the name of that one?
Something else. It was something to do with.
It was something else.
Something to do with Saint Michael again.
There we go.
It's another Saint Michael.
But this is more cathedral-like, to be fair. Very pretty.
Don't think we can go in this one.
No, the doors aren't open.
But yeah, very pretty.
And then just over that way, I don't know exactly what that is, whether it is a hotel or something different, but it's Hotel de Ville. And being the Disney lover that we both are, you can imagine the song that is stuck in our head now.
Any excuse.
Any excuse for Disney.
Yeah,
Any
much.
Disney reference, I'll cram it in there.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're just going to explore around here a little bit more and then carry on.
So we're just going to follow the tram line basically. This is a nice looking street just ahead of us as well, so we'll go that way too.
Nice. Note the Cruella de Vil song you were humming as you did that. You didn't even know. Yeah, I imagine that this usually has water in it.
We can imagine.
We can picture it.
We can picture what it would look like. It would be
still
that,
very-
but wet.
Still very grand. Just that but wet. Very pretty.
It's still very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they were like, do you know what this needs? A giant cockerel.
It's definitely a choice.
It is, isn't it? Fair play.
Fair play. Fair play.
Each to their own. And then this side looks much the same.
I love this person riding a giant fish at the front here though. Like,
That's not the same as the one before, yeah.
that is epic. She's like, look at me tree, look at me stick.
Look at me branch. And these little cherubs, that one at the back's just bored. It's just like, oh, not again. See him? Meanwhile, the real fun is the fish riding.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure what the meaning is behind it all, so apologies if it's incredibly symbolic.
Insensitive of us. I'm sure there are lots of valid reasons as to why they've picked all of the things they've picked.
Gonna have sense of that.
But to us uncultured swines, we are not sure, other than naked cherub riding a fish. That is all.
So we've just stopped by the waterfront on the way towards where the palace is in order to have a nice little glass of wine and a refreshing beer. Because why not, eh? When in the city of wine.
When in Bordeaux.
When in Bordeaux. Cheers to that indeed.
Nice.
Very nice.
If you can see the little cheeky gnome. I love it. It's very round.
There's a, yeah, just having a little look at we're at the palace, and there's a giant ape in front of it. We're gonna have to go and have a look at the giant ape.
It's like King Kong, isn't it? It looks like.
It does. Okay, let's go over. Let's go get a better look. Yeah, there's a good chance Minnie won't be happy, but she'll be all right. Interesting. Okay, well, that was a thing that we didn't quite expect.
What I also like is that Minnie, no bother.
No bother, Minnie doesn't care. She's absolutely fine.
Giant gorilla in the middle of Bordeaux, not fussed. However, she sees a pigeon.
Loses her mind. So we're just gonna carry on down towards the bridge. See if we can see the. I don't know whether you pronounce it. He likes the porty or porte or I don't know.
Porty. I hope
Porty.
that's how you pronounce it.
I hope that's the way to say it. But anyway, the famous bit from Bordeaux when you look at pictures anyway. So we're gonna have a look at that, and then yeah, Minnie's getting pretty tired, so
She's shattered.
Probably gonna start making our way back to the train station after that. But it's been a lovely day so far. There it is. This is what we were looking for. That's awesome. The thing that I quite like about this and the other one that we saw just earlier on where the astrological clock was is the fact that the base is rounded, which I know is a really weird thing to say, but most of the time when there's structures in cities like these, they're not rounded. So it just makes it look a little bit more unique. And then it goes through into a lovely little square as well. Just noticed whilst looking at it then as well that there's a little door on the side here, but this was obviously part of where the wall would have been. It continues along the floor just here. And yeah, that's really fun. So you can sort of see where the city wall used to be. And then obviously there's a little bit of gate in order to get in, leading in that direction.
Like, I'm in, I'm out. I'm in, I'm out. I'm in, I'm out.
You're crazy. And here's our last stop off. See if we can get a nice view from the front.
Way around as well.
Yeah, very cool. So this is part of the really old wall, apparently, I think, and they've knocked down most of the rest of it, but left a number of these up throughout the city. So there are a few of them. I think we saw one little one just coming from the train station as well.
Yeah, we did.
Cool.
Nice.
Right.
Wait. Trying to sort my hair.
Right, well, that's another day down. We've made our way back from Bordeaux, which took a while, obviously, because we have to get the train again and then walk from the station back to our campsite. So we've done a solid 10k, just over 10k today.
Over 10k. The campsite that we picked is kind of outside of Bordeaux. We didn't want to park in a city centre. We wanted it to be a campsite so it was secure. But that meant that there was one campsite that we saw, wasn't there? But it didn't have very good reviews, so we didn't feel comfortable being in that one that was a little closer to the city. So we decided to be slightly out, which meant that we had, about a 25-minute, half-hour walk to the train station from here. And then it was just 15 minutes on the train. So it wasn't too bad. It just took a little while. But
And the walk there was fine. The walk back, we were pretty tired by
that's
that
where
point.
it hurts, yeah.
That's where it gets you.
after exploring all day, and then we got on the train and we were like, oh, we've got to walk back.
But Bordeaux is absolutely lovely. We really liked it there. Lots of really nice architecture, nice open streets, lots of restaurants and bars. It's the kind of place where we were saying that we could have, like, you could have booked a couple of hotel nights there and then gone to different restaurants and things that all looked nice for a good couple of days whilst exploring.
Yeah, there was loads of nice little cafes and restaurants, places to just have a drink. We stopped for some food. I don't think we filmed the food, did we?
We didn't film anything with food, no.
But we stopped at this little chicken place.
Rotisserie Chicken it was called, and it was...
Oh, it was so good. It was really, really
brilliant.
Good. So we stopped there, which was like in a nice little square, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Very pretty. But we were spoilt for choice on food options. It was just a case of what we were in the mood for, wasn't it?
So now we're basically just going to have a chill for the rest of the day because we are knackered, and plan where we're going to go for the next few days as well.
Mm-hmm. Next few days is going to be wild camping. So we're heading towards the Pyrenees, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Pyrenees next.
So we're just needing to see what the stops are going to be for the next little leg. But that's exciting.
Indeed. Right, nothing else to film, so we'll see you next time something interesting happens. Morning all. So we are making our way just a little bit further south today just to find a nice little camp that we're going to stop at just the one night before we continue making our way down towards the start of the Pyrenees. Rachel is currently doing the shopping, so Minnie is losing her mind. I think she thinks that the lady that just walked past was Rachel. Minnie, you alright? This is pretty much what it's like. Whenever one of us leaves and is doing one of the errands that we need to do, so supermarket. What? Get your feet up there. Supermarket, doing the wash, popping out just for any random other bits and bobs. She's a little bit worrisome, I would say. What's the matter? Do you not know where she is? Do you not know where your mum is? She'll be fine. That's what she's always like. Shopping done. Waiting for Minnie to deposit her little package in the grass so that we can set off again. No, doesn't look like it's happening. She tried. She had a chance. No, look. We know poop. Sounds about right.
She did a wee.
Little pesk, aren't you? Little pesk.
She'll regret that when we start back up. She probably thinks that we're just staying here now.
Yeah, she will regret it.
You pesky little girl, aren't you?
She's like, and now it's lunchtime.
No, not yet, little one.
Not quite yet. Just chilling outside the Intermarché at the moment. Gonna have a quick bit of food, quick bite to eat, and then carry on our merry little way. All very exciting.
Is stocked up on some stuff. That was my first proper wander around like a big supermarket. So it took me about 9 hours, didn't it? Because I'm indecisive. There's so much choice and I don't know what any of it is.
Yeah, we parked outside a shop that was closed and it had ages closed and it was fully open by the time she came back. I had to move.
I thought you was just going to leave without me.
I was tempted.
How dare you?
Right, we're going to eat anyway, so.
Bye. So we've just arrived where we were planning on parking up for the night. We've used the Park for Night app, which said that this little village is quite happy for motorhomes to use this gravelled area, that there's bins provided and different bits and pieces. However, when we've arrived, one bit of the, I'll turn you around and show you, one bit of the site now has a no camping car sign. There is kind of parking just further here behind us. We can't work out whether it's just no parking for camping cars on the grass area by the picnic tables or whether it means this entire gravel area, but either way, we don't really want to risk it. We don't really want to cheese off any neighbours or anyone in the village, do we?
No.
So, unfortunately, we're going to have to go a little bit further and find somewhere else to sleep.
Yeah, not too much further. I found another spot which is like 15 minutes, just a little bit further south. So we'll see what that's like when we get there. See whether that's okay.
We'll have a little look.
It just adds to our exciting little journey thus far.
Yeah, we've had quite the journey so far, haven't we?
We did. So we were going through a little town just a little bit ago, and making my way along. Turn onto a bridge on the right hand side, absolutely fine. Sign on it, 3.5 tons maximum, that's okay. We weigh 3.5 tons, no problem.
Yeah.
As we turn, 7.5 ton lorry comes in the other direction, and it's like, oh,
You shouldn't be there.
now what do we do? Because the road was so narrow to get onto it.
And he was just taking up the entire width of the bridge. Chaos then ensued.
Luckily, literally, as he came out of the bridge, a police officer pulled up and was looking at him like,
perfect timing.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
So he was able to organise it and sort it a bit, and I still was sweating just navigating past this lorry because he came so close to the side.
Did. We had our wind mirrors tucked in and edging in this little gap onto the bridge, weren't we?
Ugh.
Horrible. If it wasn't for the fact that there was police there, I'd have at least put a little bit of the camera on to the situation, but I didn't want to cheese off the already really annoyed police officer.
Yeah.
I think he was going to try and get the lorry out of harm's way, and then no doubt was going to give him a ticket or something, because he was shaking his head and mumbling to
I
himself.
don't know how he's going to get that lorry through that village though as well.
No.
It was narrow.
It was a really narrow village. We were fine because obviously we follow the road signs, but it was narrow, and it isn't built for giant lorries like that. And there was a bit just before the bridge that we were at where it was temporary roadwork traffic lights, wasn't there? So him coming round over that bridge then meant we stopped, which meant everyone behind us stopped, which meant no one on any of the other points of the traffic lights could go. So I imagine it's gridlocked in an already tiny little village with this lorry with nowhere to go. So thank God there was a police officer to try and sort that mess out.
And thank God we got there before he tried to get through the village, because we'd probably still be there now.
Yeah, that might have been where we were sleeping, just in the middle of the road. That might end up being where we were having to go.
Right, let's crack on.
Let's see where we can end up for the night. So, after us failing with the last park up, we are in a very exotic location, aren't we, Adam?
Oh yeah, super exotic.
Super exotic. I'll flip the camera around. Look at that. Beautiful wood. Gorgeous. We'll just not show you through that window.
Don't look out this one.
Because through there, we're just in a supermarket car park. In an Intermarché car park. It was on park for night, so seemingly other people have used this to park up and rest. So we're hoping that that'll be fine. We're tucked right in the corner, round the side of the building, kind of nestled away. The rain started, so it's a bit naff. We're a bit knackered. I'm getting hangry because I've not ate all day, stupidly. So we are very much looking forward to a nice chilled evening. Chilled and hopefully quiet evening.
Fingers crossed.